So, yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of speculation. Is Biden even alive? A lot of people were saying that they thought he was dead. There'd been some serious medical thing. I'm sure there's been lots of serious medical things, but he might be dead already. And no, he's alive. But I say a bloodless coup because that's still what it looks like. I mean, he just disappears. It's a couple of days after the Trump shooting, and he just disappears. No, he puts out this statement. Why couldn't he have done a video? Why couldn't he have sat him in front of a teleprompter?
It is so good to hear our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call, and we've been talking every day. You guys heard it from Doug.
So you had the weird call into Kamala where she says you're on the rec. She sounds like she's about to say recording.
Joe, I know you're still on the call.
It's all weird. Why was he hidden away like that? Did they have him like locked in a room somewhere just saying, do it, Joe, do it? What I'm hearing is that Pelosi gave him an ultimatum after the debate. Cullen Rugg, Biden was blackmailed into dropping out of the race after top Democrats threatened to remove him from office with the 25th Amendment, according to the New York Post. But it's becoming clear that the coup, again, I say bloodless coup, was a well-orchestrated plan by the Democrats. Biden's June debate appeared to be a setup so Democrats could forcibly remove Biden in time to get a new candidate. According to Politico, Nancy Pelosi threatened Biden if he refused to drop out of the race. It seems so awful that Nancy Pelosi has all of this power, doesn't it? Like she seems like, to me, she seems like the person who should be least trusted with the power that she wields. She's not even the speaker anymore, but she rules the Democrat Party, I guess, or at least she's the spokesperson for the hammer for the people who run the Democratic Party. Let's see. A source told Politico, quote, Nancy made clear that they could do this the easy way or the hard way. She gave them 3 weeks of the easy way. It was about to be the hard way. Hard way appears to be in the 25th Amendment. Biden's own staff didn't even know he was dropping out until they read his letter on X, which was digitally signed. Why all of this? Just seems strange. Just stick him a camera in front of him and he can say it in his own words that somebody wrote for him. Unless he couldn't. But I mean, if he was that debilitated, he wouldn't be out walking around. He wouldn't be on his way back to the White House again. So it's strange, isn't it? But did this plan go back even further? In 2020, Pelosi unveiled legislation that would allow Congress to intervene under the 25th Amendment to remove the president. I remember people talking about it back then, that, in case they had to get rid of Biden and then replace him with somebody else. She assured the public at the time that the legislation was not for Trump. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? I mean, here's the thing. I mean, they created this fiction, right? For which they seemed totally surprised when it fell down. Like the media, all the Democrat politicians, they created this fiction that somehow Joe was sharp as a tack. Remember Joe Scarborough? Just like a couple of months before the debate, he's the best version of Joe ever. Sharp as a tack. He swore up and down. But we were saying back in 2020, this is during the primaries, before he was actually the candidate. We were saying, no, this guy's brain scrambled. He's got dementia. I was putting Dementia Joe in the tags on my videos back in 2020. We all knew it. Everybody behind the scenes knew. And they had to have known. They had to have known even back then that there was a good chance this guy was not getting through his term. Proof of life for Joe Biden. There he is. Biden makes his first appearance since Team Kamala stole his power while he was sick with COVID. He looks horrible.
You dropped out of the race, sir.
How are you feeling about Harris's campaign?
Can Harris beat Trump?
Can Harris beat Trump, Mr. President?
That actually might be the best performance of him versus a flight of stairs that I've actually seen in the last 4 years. But anyway, there's our proof of life of Joe Biden. So he is around. The question is that how long will he last? Will he actually be able to serve out his term? That seems impossible. It seems pretty clear. Aside from his brief semi-mastery of a flight of stairs there, I think these conditions tend to accelerate rapidly. You know, they kind of go slow, 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 and then they go real fast. And he's on that real fast part of it right now. So I really would not be surprised if, in fact, my expectation is that Kamala becomes president. Maybe they think that'll help her. It'll make her like an instant incumbent, right? Maybe they think that'll help her in the election. I don't know. Let's see. Rumbum says Skeletor got a Skeletor. Scheming is basically what keeps her alive. Talking about Pelosi. Well, that and the harvested adrenochrome in her alcohol. Adrenochrome in her alcohol. Yes, I think I agree with that. Nancy Pelosi looks to me like some derelict android robot of some kind. Like I keep expecting like her jaw to drop off or like one of her eyes to like shoot across the room and like a spring to come out. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.